cars are some of the most intoxicating, most beautiful things ever forged by mankind. They represent the glory of technology, the essence of freedom, and have been the weapon in some of our most gripping sporting battles.
I am here at Smedding Performance with Jacob. Jacob has been on the channel before. He built the 427 Ford for the 83 Bronco. You guys also in-house make all the turbos, and we got turbos from you for the CUDA.
That's right.
So we've used Smedding a couple times. Today we're doing something very different. Well, I guess yesterday. You built it yesterday, right?
That's right.
Did you build the whole thing in a day?
I did.
Yeah, he built the whole engine in one day. We're dynoing it today. Jacob, I'll let you take it away and tell us what you guys at Smedding do, and also tell us about this engine.
Yeah, so as a company, we are a custom crate engine manufacturer. So we have basically a recipe list of different engine offerings that we build, but then we can adapt them and customize them to match your vehicle, whether it's carburetors, EFIs, different serpentine kits. We do it all here. Every engine's dyno tested, broken in, and comes with a 3-year unlimited mile warranty. For you today, 427 wasn't enough. So I thought, what about 540 cubic inches of big block power and torque?
So this Camaro, it originally was an SS 396. So it was originally a big block car, which we don't have. That engine's long gone. So I was like, I kind of want to do a big block. And he was like, what are you thinking? I'm like, I don't know, 396, maybe 454. And he was like, what about a 540? And I was like, no. I want it to be really streetable. This is not something I'm gonna race. I'm not drag racing, I'm not road racing. I want this Camaro to be a nice Sunday cruiser. I don't need a 540. But Jacob came in and he said, it is a Sunday cruiser. This 540 is not too hot for the street.
That's right. All of our crate motors, even though they might look really big on paper, are still true drivers. So for you, our smallest big block is our 540 Cruiser.
That's your smallest big block?
Yeah.
Giddy up!
Because everything we do is 100% brand new.
Yep.
So it costs you the same to do 540 or 396. So
yep.
If a little is good, bigger is better.
Yeah, more displacement. Let's go.
And so, yeah, our big block that we built for you is a 540 Cruiser, pump gas, hydraulic roller.
Yeah.
Has tons of vacuum for power brakes. It still is a true cruiser engine.
So it's going to be nice and comfortable to drive around the street.
Yes.
It's not going to be like, I'm just barely touch it and it's like, rah, or it's just going to be hard to start or anything like that.
It took everything in me to not go that route.
Because most of my stuff is like that. Most of my stuff is like, let's go all the way. But I mean, I kind of learned my lesson on the CUDA. I probably should have chilled a little bit and made it more streetable.
Yep.
So I want this Camaro to be like so comfortable to drive. And he says the 540 is the thing to do it.
That's right.
Okay.
Let's check it out.
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Take it all in. Feast your eyes on this freaking giant 540. Also, big shout out to Holly. Holly sent us the whole front serpentine kit here. They also sent us this carburetor and our MSD distributor and coil back there. So big thanks to Holly as always for helping us out. Jacob, this thing looks amazing. And it's crazy that you built it in one day.
Yep, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, but I actually did film the whole build process as well. And so that's going to be on my channel, That Engine Guy, if you guys want to see how we put together a motor this monstrous.
We'll link him in the description below if you want to go check out the actual build. Did we just get hit by an airplane? The actual build of this thing will be on his channel, link description below.
Yep, so this is it. So it is a standard deck big block Chevy. So it's not any bigger width-wise or height-wise than a 396. All the extra displacement comes internally, so it has a bigger bore, a little bit more stroke.
So it'll bolt right into factory motor mounts and everything.
Yep.
Crazy.
As if it was a 396.
Do they make 540 badges? Or we just leave 396 badges on the outside of the car, so it's like a sleeper? Dude, this is gonna sound mean too. Okay, we just start it up.
Yeah, let's fire it up.
Is it loud?
It's gonna be loud.
RPM, it's got that big block low. It had a small block when we bought the car. We thought about hopping up a small block. We thought about putting an LS in it. But man, since it had a big block originally, I really wanted a big block like that to get that nice, deep lope. So good. We're gonna dyno in a second, but first let's just see what else they have going on in here.
So a big portion of our engines are 383 small block Chevys. Super popular. We offer them in short blocks, long blocks like this one, for example, all the way up to complete engines. Coming across next, here's a really cool Ford that has the full vintage air front runner system. So if your car has AC and power steering and it's a Ford, we can take care of it there. All the way up to a pretty radical Ford engine. This is going in a Fox body. Jeez. So it's got the big Holley high ram intake. Looks super sick. And we're also starting to do a lot more modern style engines. So here we have two LS motors. This one is a 441 cubic inch LS, also going into a 60s Camaro. That should make about 700 horsepower.
That's gotta be
naturally
crazy.
aspirated on pump gas.
Yeah.
And then more subtle, this is actually one of Brandon's customers at Muscle Rod Shop.
Oh yeah?
So actually two of them, both of these LSs. These are 416 cubic inch LS3 combos, super common, really popular. They work so good and they're starting to become really popular with us.
This little guy?
Yep. Really small 302 Chevy.
Put this, yeah, 302. Yep, this is one of those 302s. Came in the Berlinetta Camaros, right?
Yep. So that's our big dog Chevrolet.
Jeez.
572 blower, makes 900 horse, pump gas, warranted, you name it.
Now, how streetable is one of these? Like, could you cruise that around, or is it not comfortable?
Streetable is subjective.
Yeah.
As long as it's got cooling and your fuel system and your transmission and the car can handle the torque,
yeah,
there's no problem cruising it. The motor won't hurt itself.
But my wife, who doesn't like really loud, uncomfortable cars, would not like this on date night.
It'd be difficult for you to pull off. And then these are always so pretty to look at. Fully polished 8-stack 427 Ford engine.
So yeah, I was asking about these. These are 4 different throttle bodies, or is it counted as 8, or is it 4?
Yeah, so there are truly 8 throttle bodies.
So
if you
8
look
throttle bodies.
If you look down the middle, actually.
Yeah, watch this. This is magical. So your throttle cable just goes to there.
You have one throttle cable connected to your pedal. That goes to this internal linkage.
And you have to tune all 8 of these to be the same.
Yep.
Probably
Luckily,
tricky.
it is fuel injected, which makes it 90% better than the old school carbureted versions were. But they still all have to be balanced together. There's still a lot of time and effort that goes into these, but
so
when they're working, they work so smooth and so nice.
Now, is there a benefit to that, or does it just look really cool?
They look really cool.
Yeah.
They do make a little bit more power, and the actual sound of them is really different than a traditional 4-barrel intake manifold.
I love it. It looks awesome. Sorry, Greta. Going on an engine dyno, see what this thing can make at the crank. I didn't know you put it up to almost 6,000 RPM.
Yeah.
Check it out. What do we got? 660, 665?
Yeah, so our first pull, dialed in, 655 horse, 660 torque. And what we really want to focus on, yes, it does turn 6,000 RPM, which for a big block might seem like a lot, but look how much torque we're still making.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Well,
that's what I noticed. As soon as you were way down there, the torque was already going like to 500.
Yeah.
That's
even
insane.
down here at 2,500-ish RPM, we're making almost 600 pounds of torque.
Jeez, so at idle, it's just
It's
600
ready to go.
torque.
And that's how you can really tell, honestly,
That's a big block.
a good street motor versus a race engine. Is
Yeah.
if it was a high RPM race motor, we wouldn't have this torque until maybe 4,000 RPM.
Comes in later.
So anything below that, it's going to be a nightmare. The fact that we're already so close onto our torque curve,
Yeah.
it's such an easygoing engine. When
That's
you're done with
crazy.
this, I really want to drive it too.
Okay. Yeah.
Bring it by the
sure.
shop.
So this is my first big block. I've never owned a big block, and the beauty of a big block is the low end torque.
Yep. Yeah,
You can see it so well there.
with that many cubic inches, it's easy
That's crazy.
to build just an awesome, I mean, look at it. It's got a dual plane intake. It's got a 750 carburetor. There are guys putting 750 carbs on the 350 cubic inch small blocks.
I had a 750 carb on a 400 cubic inch engine
Yeah.
when I was in high school
Yeah.
because I thought sounds good, more power with more gas.
Well, better.
Yep. So yeah, so we're at 2,600 RPM. You're just starting out at over 550 foot-pounds.
And it only goes up from there.
Yeah, giddy up! I'm going to church. Let's
Fast.
go. Fast. So he had already kind of done a couple pulls before we got here. He's gonna do one more. He thinks he can get a little bit more out of it. So we're gonna do one more pull on it and see what she can do. But it's got more than what I need for driving around my easy Sunday cruiser. Date night car. It's a date night car. 666. That's where we stopped.
That's it. Call it.
Picked up a little bit on that one. So he says as the motor continues to break in, you get a little bit more. But I think we're calling it good there because it's running freaking good. It's making plenty of power for what I need. Happy with my brand new 540 big block. Thanks again to Smedding Performance for helping us out here with this engine. If you guys want to see how this engine's built or some tips and tricks for building your own engine, go check out Jacob's channel, also linked in the description below. And now it's time to get this little baby engine over to Muscle Rod and throw her in a car. It's actually the next day now. He got it off the dyno and got it all packaged up, and we are taking it over to Muscle Rod now. The engine is done. It's done. It's gonna be good, right?
It's violent. That's it. There it is.
Gonna have enough power, you think?
Should be enough.
Yeah.
Should be the trick.
I think so. 666 horsepower. Did you end up on that on purpose?
It happened by chance, and we're gonna roll with that.
She's a mean one. So we have our big 540, and we are gonna pack it up, head to Muscle Rod. Woo, doggy.
That is nice.
All right, have it ready by Monday?
Okay, Monday it is.
All right, Brandon. 540, 666 foot-pounds of torque, 657 horsepower. We're gonna make that Camaro move.
It's 6-inch wide tires in the back.
Yeah, probably. He said it was super streetable too, so we'll see.
I think he's right.
I think he knows, right?
He would know. That is beautiful.
I'm gonna go get you a car.
You gonna bring it over?
You got room?
You bring it?
Yeah, I'll bring it. Or you wanna get it?
I'd rather you bring it, but I mean, I'll go get it.
Now I'd rather you bring it.
Great.
Then I don't have to bring it.
All right, fine, I'll go get it. I'll use your trailer.
Deal. Brandon needs this car. Oh shoot, the hood. We should take the hood off. He needs this car at his shop and all the junk that comes with it. So we're gonna load her up and try to not lose any parts on the way there. Alright, I want you to do this with the Barracuda. Just chop the back of the Barracuda off, hang it on a wall.
I can do that, man. That's a good idea.
Brandon,
Yeah.
Here's a car. There's an engine. Now what?
Now you get a flywheel.
I don't know.
No. Well, I'm just gonna put it all together. We don't even need these guys.
You are, okay, good.
Okay, these guys right here.
Do it, yeah.
Paul and Bill, go.
What happens
What's the
first?
process?
What's the process?
The process, in my opinion, would be clean it up first.
Yeah.
Gather all our parts.
They already chipped the paint.
lay them out on the floor.
They're taking the tape off and it peeled the paint right off.
See that? Now see, I wouldn't have done that, but Paul, you know, he kind of messed that up, so. Oh, God. I was lose that game.
Clean everything up, see what we've got, make a good list of everything, and then present Matt with what else we need, and then start putting it together. Matt,
Sweet.
we've got most of it covered already, so.
Yeah, I think we have most of everything. And these guys said they can put this whole thing together and make a running car in 30 days.
He said that. He said.
I asked and y'all said yes.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
All right, we
That's
did.
true.
I'm involved in this one, so it'll happen.
Yeah. Get Brandon out of here.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We also need to
excited.
figure out some wheels. I mean, we're not running these things. We got to order some nice new wheels for this thing.
Well, we got a whole catalog for you.
Yeah, I need to start thinking about that. Big tire
Rally
wheels.
wheels.
Some rallies.
Rallies.
13 rallies.
This thing had rallies.
That look good on a red car.
Yeah.
You want the chrome or all black?
But I don't know, all black does look good.
It does.
Like right now with
On
black.
a red car, all black always looks good.
Yeah, I think we got to go black.
Paul, what do you think?
Anyway, let us know in the comments below. I was thinking since my car's red, this is another 68 Camaro, I was thinking about doing all black trim, like black wheels and black trim, but this one has black trim. And I think I don't like it as much. I think I'm gonna stay with chrome. Black wheels, chrome trim on a red car. Giddy up. They're actually already working on it. They're gonna start tearing it down, figuring out what they need. I mean, the whole interior is just full of parts right now. They're in bins. And yeah, my dad does not know about this. We're gonna keep it totally silent until we're done and try to finish this in exactly a month, because I can keep him out of my shop for a month. And I think it's gonna work. I think we're gonna have a Camaro that has not been together in 21 years. I think these guys are gonna put it together in 1 month. We'll drive it around town, cruise it down Main Street, go get some ice cream. If you can finish this in 30 days, that means I can bring the CUDA back after that in 30 days for that. Perfect, right?
But wait, we really only have 30 days?
Yes.
Oh, you were serious about that?
Were you serious about that?
If you are.
I am.
But I didn't think you were.
It's a surprise.
For Pops, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I mean, he's not gonna want it. He's gonna want me to keep it, I bet. But if he wants it, I'll give it to him.
You don't think he's gonna want that when you pull up at his house?
He's gonna want me to have it. I just know how he is.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'm building it for me, but if he wants it, I'll let him have it. I'll be happy. I'll be happy for him because he's gonna die eventually.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I mean that's true. So
be
make
honest.
him happy.
Yeah.
For now.
Keep him happy for now.
And then you end up with the Vet and the Camaro.
What a deal. Okay, this is the end of part 2. We'll check back into part 3 and see.
In 30 days?
Nope, in like 3 days.
Why?
See, because y'all should have a lot done in 3 days.
Thanks for watching this episode of Off the Ranch. I love you.
See you next time.
I'm on fire.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up. Don't tell Mayor.